When the boss say, hey, you want to pick? I said, yes. And he gave me it for free.
What?
Yeah.
Give him that too before I got standing right yonder.
Yeah, and give me the gun, please.
And that air gun and that gauge block right there behind me.
All right.
That little angle, this angle piece right here, that little short piece.
Okay.
Give him that and that air gun.
All right, so there I'm just helping out some neighbors working on a project. I decided to come in there and give them a hand. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and preface this video. I realized that I recorded all of these in portrait mode on my phone. I just wasn't thinking of recording landscape for whatever reason, so I apologize in advance. We'll do better in the future, but at least this way you can see the process happening. So enjoy. All right, everybody. So as you can see, I've made a few changes already. Okay, all right. So future Brendan here, just dropping in real quick. I don't know why, but as you can see is my favorite quote at this time in my life. No clue why. I'm gonna put up a counter on the top right, and we're gonna see how many times I say it. I don't know, but looking back, I watched all these videos and I said it constantly. So sorry about that. It's just a part of the video. Enjoy. All right, everybody. So as you can see, I've made a few changes already. I went ahead and put a GFI up there, so that's going to run our air conditioner. That's going to be up in that window there. And then over here, that goes across, runs down. That's going to be my wife's desk plug. It's going to have some USB outlets and things like that. This is going to be where our Ethernet cable is going to come in. So it's come in. My desk is going to be right here. Ran another one all the way across and down, and this is going to run our TV. My TV is going to be mounted up here. I'm going to put a 2x10. And then I'm gonna have a hole right here where our cable's gonna go through, they're gonna drop down and stick out at the bottom. That way we don't have to have ugly cables and everything everywhere. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually working on a solution to a problem that I'm facing with the lights. So as you can see, the roof comes in at a perfect triangle, which might look clean, but when you want to start doing drywall and adding in the lights to come through that, you're going to end up with a weird sort of situation there. So the solution that I've come up with is, without having to change anything important, I am cutting these out, and they are actually going to go right on the top here, like this. And so there's going to be, in the middle part of the roof, it is going to be just flat. So you can kind of see what that'll look like. So it'll be flat enough to where we can drywall it, and then the light can be put right in here, and it'll be flat, and it won't look bad. So I'm gonna cut out all of those for that. I'm probably gonna pull this wire to be able to drill new holes to make sure that everything's gonna fit nicely. So I will be back when that's done. All right, so I have my pieces all cut out. These are all the ones that I need to go all the way across. Next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and move it all the way to the right, lock her down. That way I can get as much of an angle as possible for making my little triangle. So by the end of the project, it should all look about like that. So that's the goal.
The heavens are clear and the sky shine loud. No words at all, yet they draw a crowd. From sunrise flame to the nighttime deep, the voice of God don't ever sleep. Oh, the Lord is perfect and true.
Okay, so all my pieces are now cut out. So I will proceed to pull. I'm gonna pull this this yellow wire down just so that it's out of the way, and then I'll just re-drill where it was to refeed it through. That's gonna be my next step. right, so you can see the line is pulled, hanging out of the way, and both light fixtures as well. So the next step is going to be to attach all of those to make a nice flat place. I can reattach these to be able to use later on a little bit better. So, okay, so as you can see, this is generally what it's going to look like. So it'll end up, the roof line will end up being, or the ceiling line, go up, flat, and then back. So our light will be hanging right here. So it'll actually, this will also strengthen the roof a lot more, which is great. So
from the things I don't know, let the words of my mouth, the meditations inside, be pleasing to you, my rock, my God. Oh, the Lord is perfect and true.
all right, guys, so we are done. As you can see, we've created a nice flat roof for ourselves. Check it out. So this way, we'll be able to hang our lights nicely down there, and then the drywall will fit perfectly. It'll look really nice. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go ahead and get the support in for where the TV is going to go. So we're going to mount the TV about right here, and I want to have something a little bit stronger than just studs to stick it on. So I'm going to go ahead and use a 2x10, cut it, and have it sit right here, support it. That way we can bolt our TV straight down in the middle and have a ton of support. So yeah, let's do it. I think it's going to be a little bit tighter. Give us a nice tight fit in there, so when I go ahead and nail it in, it's going to be extra tight. Okay, so right here we have 14 and 5/16. Mark it like that. Sorry, that's the side that we are going to cut on. So when we cut, we make sure that our blade is going to be on this side. That way we don't take away from that, because we want to make sure that we don't cut off too much. Walk over here and see how we did. As you can see, that is going to be a nice tight fit. So I'm going to take 2 hands to put this in and get right back to you. All right, so as you can see, our piece is standing right there. You can see the studs are not actually level, but that's okay. But you can see it's holding itself in right there where we want. So I'm going to go ahead and get my level, put it up there, make sure that we are level, because we like things to be level here. And yeah, get back to you. Okay, so as you can see, we are already perfectly level. So I eyeballed it and it worked out. Love it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drive nails into the side here. That way I can secure it forever and ever and ever.
The Lord's my shade and my right hand. The sun won't scorch, the moon won't land. No harm shall strike me by the day. He guides my soul when I lose my way. He'll keep me.
We are level. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up and put a few more of these guys in, just to make sure it's not gonna fall down.
From this time forth and ages gone, he walks beside me through every song. He won't let
And that is holding all my weight. I couldn't see my feet, but trust me, it held all my weight. So that is the kind of thing that we want holding up our TV. And this isn't obviously necessary, but thinking ahead, this is where we want our TV to be. It's just going to make life easier down the road. Sometimes thinking ahead helps.
So I'll keep walking, no need to fret. My help's from Zion, he ain't failed me yet.